Kumusta? Magandang araw. Ako si Raymond. Hello everyone. Good day. I'm Raymond and welcome to my channel. Our lesson for today is all about the 30 useful Tagalog idiomatic expressions. When we say idiomatic expressions in Tagalog, that is your Sawikain. Filipino or Tagalog idioms often comprised of group of words with a meaning that completely has nothing to do with any of the words in the phrase. To a Filipino language learner, these idioms might sound discouraging to learn and most likely may be last on the list. But they are a great way to step up on the learning process. Let us have the following Tagalog idioms. The first one is BALAT SIBUYAS. When we say BALAT SIBUYAS, in Tagalog, balat means skin, and the word is also used in Filipino when referring to fruit rinds or outer cover of vegetables and root crops. Sibuyas means onion in Tagalog, but putting these two together, this Filipino idiom means a sensitive person. So when we say balat sibuyas, it literally means onion skin. Number 2, bilang dalawa, we have kutong lupa. So the Filipino word kuto refers to head louse, while lupa means soil and is also used to refer to the ground. Putting these two words together, giving us our idiom kutong lupa, literally means soil louse or ground louse. An idiom that is often used by someone irritated when referring to small kids. Let's have this example. Ang ingay ng mga kutong lupa na to. Ang ingay ng mga kutong lupa na to. So in English, that means these kids are too noisy. So that's for bilang dalawa, kutong lupa or soil louse or ground louse. Bilang tatlo, we have maamong tupa. Maamong tupa. So we have the first word is a Filipino adjective that means domesticated. Tupa on the other hand means sheep. Maamong tupa literally means domesticated sheep. A Filipino idiom that has nothing to do with the sheep but most likely mirrors how sweet-looking these animals are. The close English counterpart for this Filipino idiom is a wolf in sheep's skin. That's someone pretending to be sweet, nice, and harmless. We have here an example, para siyang maamong tupa kapag andyan ka. Para siyang maamong tupa kapag andyan ka. She's like a sweet angel whenever you're around. Para siyang maamong tupa kapag andyan ka. So that's for bilang tatlo, maamong tupa. Bilang apat, we have matabil ang dila. Matabil ang dila. As they say, words can be as sharp as a sword, an idiom fit for anyone with, as they say, sharp tongue, as this idiom literally means. Matabil means sharp, while dila is for tongue. Another idiom synonymous to this is matalas ang dila. An outspoken person who say what's in her mind without a care about people's feelings. So that's bilang apat, matabil ang dila. Bilang lima, we have nagpanting ang tenga. Nagpanting ang tenga. Have you ever heard something that made your blood boil? This is exactly your Filipino idiom for that. An idiom worth keeping in mind just in case you hear something that suddenly made you irritated, upset, or mad, sending your blood rushed up to your ears. The meaning of nagpanting ang tenga. Some also spells tenga as taenga. So that's number 5, bilang 5. Nagpanting ang tenga. Bilang 6, number 6, we have kalapating mababa ang lipad. Kalapating mababa ang lipad. So this literally means low-flying doves and is a popular euphemism of the word prostitute. A Filipino idiom commonly used for those ladies of night or women of the night. So that's bilang 6, kalapating mababa ang lipad. Bilang 7, we have the word balat kalabaw. When we say balat kalabaw, that is a Tagalog idiom that literally means carabao skin Although it doesn't have anything to do with the hardworking, domesticated water buffalo, it probably has something to do with how seemingly thick a water buffalo skin is. Balat is your word for skin, and kalabaw means carabao, a Filipino idiom for someone who is insensitive or shameless. So that's bilang 7, balat, kalabaw. Bilang 8 na tayo, we have isang kahig, isang tuka. Have you ever noticed the way chickens eat? They don't stock up food or grain. They find as they scratch the soil but eats up every time they find something. Isang kahig, isang tuka is a Tagalog idiom used to describe the life of those who don't have sufficient money to live a standard life, being a hand-to-mouth situation. The poor earning just enough for a day. This idiom means just having enough or barely enough to get by. So that's for bilang 8, isang kahig, isang tuka. Bilang 9, we have magsunog ng kilay. Magsunog ng kilay. When we say magsunog ng kilay, this is a Filipino idiom often used by parents to their kids when reminding them to study hard. So yes, that's an idiom that has something to do with doing good academically. Pagsunog ng kilay literally means burn eyebrows. Often used as well among students to congratulate or tease that one friend who passed the exam with flying colors, as clearly he or she stayed up late at night burning eyebrows. Studying very hard. So that's bilang 9, magsunog ng kilay. 10, we have pinagbiyak na buko. Pinagbiyak na buko. Pinagbiyak na buko is your idiom fit for anyone who looks exactly the same or wearing the same outfit. Yes, they're like twins. Pinagbiyak is your word meaning cut in halves, while buko refers to the young green coconut. So that's bilang 10, pinagbiyak na buko. 11, we have here takaw tingin. Takaw tingin. Have you ever filled your plate with food more than you can handle? Well, it all looks good. A Filipino idiom just fit for you. Takaw tingin, with the first word being greedy or gluttonous in Filipino, the second word tingin means look. So takaw tingin, that's for number 11 bilang 11. We have here number 12 is tulog mantika. So have you ever seen a solid cooking oil? No matter how you shake it, it wouldn't budge. This Filipino idiom is the perfect counterpart of the English idiom sleeping like a log or sleeping like a rock. Tulog means sleep and mantika is your Filipino word for cooking oil. Tulog mantika literally means sleeping like a cooking oil. So that's for number 12, tulog mantika. Next, we have number 13, matamis ang dila. An idiom fit for the sweet talker. So yes, this Filipino idiom means a sweet talker. It literally means sweet tongue. Matamis is your Filipino word for sweet and dila means tongue. Matamis ang dila niya, that means he's a sweet talker. So that's for number 13, matamis ang dila. Number 14, we have makapal ang mukha. Makapal ang mukha. So literally means, or this literally translates in English as thick face. An idiom you'll likely hear used in arguments or quarrels, fit for anyone at fault, seemingly unashamed, or still has the guts to show up. Makapal ang mukha mong pumunta dito. You have the guts to show up here. So that's for number 14, makapal ang mukha or thick face in English. Next, number 15, we have gintong kutsara. Gintong kutsara. Gintong kutsara literally translates to golden spoon, another Filipino idiom that has something to do with someone being born wealthy. So a Filipino idiom with an English counterpart, born with a silver spoon. Ipinanganak siyang may gintong kutsara sa bibig. Ipinanganak siyang may gintong kutsara sa bibig. She was born wealthy. So that's for number 15, gintong kutsara. Next, number 16 is dugong bughaw. One that you're most likely familiar with, knowing that this Tagalog idiom translates in English as blue blue-blooded. Dugong bughaw doesn't mean literally having blue blood running through the veins. It means someone being of a royalty or being a part of a family of high social rank. So that's for number 16, labing-anim, dugong bughaw. Number 17 is we have patay gutom. When we say patay gutom, this literally means dead hungry, but of course has nothing to do with either words. Patay gutom is an idiom used in referring to someone poor or poverty-stricken, those who can barely get by with foods and daily needs. So that's for number 17, patay gutom or dead hungry. Next, number 18, we have panakip butas. Panakip butas. So the Filipino idiom that suits any person being in a rebound relationship. Yes, the key word was just mentioned. Panakip butas means rebound. Let's have this example. Panakip butas ka lang. You're just a rebound. Panakip butas. So that's number 18. Number 19, we have nagmumurang kamati. So this Filipino idiom is aiming for an adult woman that isn't dressing up or acting properly to her age. An idiom we've learned many times when referring to a grown-up woman that not dressing appropriate for her age, but of how a teen or young lady would parang nagmumurang kamatis, which translates to just like how a young lady would. This idiom literally refers to the green unripe tomato from the Filipino root word mura, which means unripe, and kamatis for tomato. So that's for number 19, nagmumurang kamatis. Number 20, we have palay at manok. This literally means rice and chicken, with the first word referring to rice and the second word to chicken. An idiom that is used when referring to a male and a female. So this Filipino idiom isn't uncommon to hear from parents playing cupids, pairing up their kids. So palay refers to female and chicken for the male. So that's for number 20, palay at manok. Number 21 is butas ang bulsa. Got no money? Say it through this commonly used Filipino idiom that means broke. Literally means hole in the pocket, but has nothing to do with that. Butas is your word for hole and bulsa is for pocket. Let's have this example. Bakit parang laging butas ang bulsa mo? Bakit parang laging butas ang bulsa mo? Why is it that you seem to be always broke? Bakit parang laging butas ang bulsa mo? So that's for number 21, bilang 21, butas ang bulsa. Number 22, we have haligi ng tahanan. Haligi ng tahanan. With a close relation of how a post makes a stronghold of the house or home, so are dads being the man of the house. Haligi is your word meaning post and tahanan referring to home. This idiom's literal meaning is post of the home. A Filipino idiom referring to the man of the house that is keeping the family strong together just like a post. So that's for bilang 22, haligi ng tahanan. Bilang 23, we have ilaw ng tahanan. So an idiom that literally means light of the home. A Filipino idiom fit for a mom, being the light of the home as they provide love, guidance, and care for the family. Getting to know each word's ilaw is your word for light, while tahanan means home. Example, isa siyang mabuting ilaw ng tahanan. This means she is a good mother. Isa siyang mabuting ilaw ng tahanan. So that's for bilang 23, ilaw ng tahanan or light of the home. Bilang 24, dilang anghel. Have you ever wished that someone said comes true? This is your idiom fit for that. Dilang anghel means wishing that something that was said comes true. Dila means tongue, while anghel is your Tagalog word. Dila means tongue, while anghel is your Tagalog word for angel. This idiom literally means angel tongue. Example, sana magdilang anghel ka. Sana magdilang anghel ka, which means I wish what you said comes true. That's for bilang 24, dilang anghel. Bilang 25, pagputi ng uwak. So literally means once the crow turns white. We all know that it wouldn't happen, and that is somehow reflected in this Filipino idiom. An idiom to put up your sleeve and put it in use when you mean to say something is most likely wouldn't happen or come true. Example, baka darating sila pag puti ng uwak. Baka darating sila pag puti ng uwak, which means they will probably never come. So that's for number 25, pag puti ng uwak. 26, number 26, namamangka sa dalawang ilog. Namamangka sa dalawang ilog. Your Filipino idiom that means two-timer or having a relationship with two different people at the same time. It means cheater or unfaithful. Example, bukod kay Ana ay may isa pa siyang nobya. Namamangka siya sa dalawang ilog. Bukod kay Ana ay may isa pa siyang nobya. Namamangka siya sa dalawang ilog. So that means in English, aside from Ana, he still has another girlfriend. He's a two-timer. So that's for number 26, namamangka sa dalawang ilog or two-timer in English. Bilang 27, we have the word labas sa ilong. Labas sa ilong. Labas sa ilong literally means out of the nose, a Filipino idiom meaning what was being said isn't true or the person didn't mean what he or she said, or those are just words. Example, we have labas sa ilong ang sinabi niya. Labas sa ilong ang sinabi niya, which means she didn't mean what she said. So that's for number 27, labas sa ilong. Number 28, we have bantay sa lakay. Bantay sa lakay. Bantay sa lakay means waiting until the coast is clear before doing what you want to be done. The first word means guard or being on guard, and sa lakay means raid or attack. That person who raids the fridge but waits first for everyone to retire for the night is one good example. So that's bantay sa lakay. So that's 4 bilang 28. Bilang 20, we have the idiom kwentong barbero. A Filipino idiom that means hearsay, gossip, or a story that isn't true. Literally means barber story. Kwento is your Filipino word for story and barbero for barber. Example, kwentong barbero lang yan. Kwentong barbero lang yan. That means that's just a rumor. So that's for number 29, kwentong barbero. Last, number 30, bilang 30, we have ipot sa ulo. Ipot sa ulo. Know someone who is being cheated on? This Filipino idiom could be a way to say so. Ipot sa ulo, also iniputan sa ulo, literally means poop or shit in the head. Chopping it by words, ipot means poop, and sa ulo tells you exactly where, in the head. So that's ipot sa ulo. Example, iniiputan sa ulo si Dan ng asawa niya. Iniiputan sa ulo si Dan ng asawa niya. In English, that means Dan is being cheated on by his wife. That's all for today, and I hope you learned something new from our lesson. Once again, this is Raymond, and please don't forget to click subscribe as I post a new Tagalog video every week. Maraming salamat, paalam at ingat. Thank you very much, goodbye, and take care.